What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you some Decrops content today. And yes, I know I'm a couple of days late. This post was dropped 2 days ago from the Decrops, or on the Decrops official Peak D blog. And the update is actually going to drop probably less than 24 hours from when I'm recording this video for beta. Beta is going to drop, and all of the cooking, crafting, beta seeds, beta land, all that fun stuff is going to go into effect, which is really, really exciting. Now, this is quite a long read, or at least there's a lot of information in here, and I actually want to stick with just going over the new seeds as well as the new land cards or NFTs that will be coming out within beta, mainly because, I'm just being honest with you guys, I don't fully understand the cooking and crafting part. I need to dive a little bit deeper, and I think starting tomorrow, we'll get to see what that really looks like once the NFTs are live and how all that really comes together. Again, I'm still kind of learning this game. I know I've been talking about it for a while, but it's kind of just been in the periphery for me. But I did say once beta comes out that I was excited to dive deeper, and I have been diving deeper. I've been buying more NFTs within the game, and I, for the first time, actually am on track to complete my very first quest. So I'm excited to do that and get a good amount of loot, hopefully at the end. So we'll just go ahead and cover this. And like I said, I'll save the crafting and cooking stuff for later. But new seeds, we're going to take a look here. There's going to be 24 total new seeds. And there's a nice little spreadsheet breakdown here that was actually shared on Discord just a little bit before this was posted. Now you're going to see that there's 2 for each of the seasons in common and rare categories, and then 1 for each season in epic and legendary. Now here's the thing. What's interesting to me about this is looking at the common seed specifically, the time requirement is significantly lower. So you can plant a ton more, get a lot more out of your land usage within a single season. Of course, the amount produced isn't going to be as high, but it does bring, it does bring some potential power creep into the conversation, right? And you're going to see this again. Rares, they're decent for what they are. It's nice to see that you'll have some rare options that don't go super long, because I believe the alpha rare seeds, those were all like, I think 10 days or something like that, or at least whatever current season we're in, it's like 10 days. But if you look at the epic seeds, all of these keep producing till the end of the season. Now, this was an ability that was only available to the alpha legendary seeds. Granted, that the time required is significantly higher than the ones for the alpha legendary seeds. It's 7 days here, so really you only get 2 of these throughout the season. But again, it's just like I said, it's just power creep, right? Or is it power creep? I don't know. And how do you balance that? I can't even fault the game for being I've not Decrops specifically, but a lot of games go through this, right? It's just, how do you balance power creep while keeping older cards still relevant, right? So I get it. I'm not gonna harp on it too much. I just wanted to call it out for what it is, based on first looks. But hopefully it shouldn't be an issue, and it gives a lot of the folks coming in. Hopefully it'll give them a chance to kind of be competitive from the get-go. And then finally, the legendary seeds have a very cool new ability. So in addition to the keep producing till the end of season, these are not, again, they don't have as much of, or as low of a time requirement as the alpha legendary seeds, but they do have 10% chance not to go into cooldown, which is pretty cool, because if you think about it, if you plant it, for every out of every 10 that you plant, there's one of them would be one that you don't necessarily need to go into cooldown and can plant multiple times that season. So again, just thinking very rudimentary, like I would probably go through and plant all of my legendary seeds first, just to see if there was any opportunity to replant or kind of get a double bonus on those. So that's actually pretty cool to me. It's a nice little feature, and we're going to see that again with the land. So let's actually jump down to that. Let's talk about orchards real quick, because this is the other big thing that I was excited about. Now I'm not sure, because it may be out of my reach, but there's going to be trees or tree seeds, I suppose, that are going to be available to plant. And what's unique about these is that they are going to take up your land plot forever, right? They can't be removed. And they will provide a lot. So we do get 1 for each season here: orange, mango, peach, and apple trees. They have a lot of amounts that they're producing, as well as it looks like, is it every day? Yeah. So trees, check this out here. Trees can be planted in any season, will take 15 days to mature. After maturing, they will start producing fruits every day, which must be claimed by the player. Trees are thus ideal for players who enjoy a more active form of gameplay. Now, my one question to this, which wasn't answered here, but I'll try to get some clarity on Discord, is if you, because they have seasons, right? So will the mango, for example, which is a summer tree or summer season NFT, will that continue producing in fall and winter, right? Or is it just going to be producing for the 15 days of its own season? That's my main question here. Now, the reason why I said I'm not as bullish on trees, or I shouldn't say bullish. The reason I'm not as excited is because you can only plant a tree on a land of the same rarity. And since all of the trees are legendary, you will need legendary land. And as of now, I have none. So I don't know how that's going to go. I mean, I'm going to have to chalk up a good amount to get legendary land in the in either an alpha, or I'm sure once beta comes out, maybe I'll get lucky pulling it from a pack. But I don't even know how many packs I'm going to open yet. I kind of want to leave them closed for the time being. So we'll see how that goes. Now, lastly here, just for the purpose of this video, is land. And the land that we know is coming out within beta will be legendary. There will only be legendary land, so it will be quite rare still. And it's called the Trinity Land. So it has 3 plots available on it, but what makes it unique, similar to the legendary seeds within beta, is that every time you plant something, there is a 10% chance of it not going into cooldown. So my question is, if you plant a legendary beta seed on a legendary beta land, does that equal a 20% chance of not going into cooldown? Again, I will try to ask around and get that information for you so I can cover it in a future video. But I think these are all really cool. Like I said, I don't know how many packs I'm going to open because I kind of just want to hold on to them. And the reason for that is because I like the crop power, right? So the CP that I get from it, which I can go into another video. If you watch my last video, the CP to me has a lot of value because for the first time I'm going to be opening, or I'm going to hopefully finish my quest for the season, open up a chest. And because of the fact that I have a ton of CP through holding alpha packs, through holding beta packs, and through holding crop token, right? So you can just buy crop token off the market. You get additional items. So I'm supposed to get, so I think the base is you get 10 items, right? And with those 10 items, for every 15k CP you have additional to that, you get 1 additional item. So I'm holding a decent bit. So I'm getting 47 items. And to me, that has a lot more value than maybe opening up the packs. Like I said, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll get wrapped up in the FOMO once it happens. And once packs are openable, I'll probably open a couple. But I have been sniping cards off the market and, especially alpha cards, a lot of the alpha common seeds. And so I may just continue to do that. We'll see how it goes. But like I said, there's a whole construction element to this. There's a whole crafting and cooking element to this. I don't want to get into it because I'm just going to be reading this to you. And at this point, I'm still learning it. So I would rather dig a little bit deeper myself, better understand it, and then come to you guys with that information. So for now, I'm just kind of focusing on the alpha gameplay elements, which are seeds, lands, and quests. But this game is about to, I don't want to say take off, but it is about to develop and change and transform in a very dramatic way in the next 24 hours or over the next couple of days, I would say, because if you look here, just for everybody's heads up, the update schedule. So let's see, after a week or so of monitoring the changes, the cooking and crafting systems will go live. So it seems as though ScriptKitty, the developer, wants to kind of stagger out some of the releases for all these other things. So we're not going to get everything live tomorrow, but you will be able to open your beta packs and start planning those in if you'd like to. So that is all I have for you in this video. Like I said, I'll try to do a follow-up with cooking and crafting. And if there's anything you want me to specifically look at or dive deeper into, just let me know in the comment section below. But otherwise, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I'll catch you all in the next video, and I'll see you around the game. Take care.